My social media gets inundated with ads promising that this company or that company will fix my credit. You know, one company actually started sending me emails just after visiting their website. And I was like, how did you even get my email address if I didn't sign up for anything? Creepy, right? Anyhow, I've been helping people with debt for a while, and there's one essential thing that you need to know before jumping into a credit repair program. So let's get started. Welcome to the Ascend Finance YouTube channels, where we cover topics such as credit repair and helping people understand how to restore their credit and get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. My name is Ben, and I'm the co-founder here at Ascend. Now, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal or financial advice. So here's what we're going to cover in this video. First, we're going to cover one essential thing that you really need to know before you hire a credit repair company. Second, we're going to talk about an example of a credit repair process. Third, we're going to cover what credit repair companies actually do. And finally, we're going to cover 3 crucial questions to ask the credit repair salesman before signing up. And before we started, I want to let you know that your situation is unique. And so if you have any questions or comments, please comment below. And if you like this video, we always appreciate the like. And if you want other videos to help you figure out how to get rid of this credit repair issue, please subscribe, because we're always coming out with new content to help you understand how to repair your credit and get out of debt faster. So without further ado, here's the one thing that you really need to know when you are signing up for a credit repair company. When you join a credit repair company, you need to know that your credit score could temporarily increase, but then later decrease by how the credit repair company tries to help you fix your credit. Here's what I mean by that. So when you join a credit repair company, let's say that credit repair company looks at all of your creditors and sends dispute letters to every single creditor, regardless of whether that credit is valid or not. Now, when your creditors or the banks receive these letters, let's say they stop reporting that debt while they are researching whether the account is valid and whether the account can be disputed. So let's say you enroll 10 accounts with a credit repair company. Let's say they send disputes to all those creditors, and let's say 5 of those creditors say, okay, we're gonna take a step back. We're gonna see whether these are actually legitimate disputes. So for example, maybe for the next 30, 60 days, we won't report on those accounts that are behind. And so what that does is that now your credit score could actually increase just because they're not reporting, right? Now, then that creditor comes back to the credit reporting agency and says, okay, these accounts are valid, and they start reporting that credit again like it was before. So essentially what this means is that the credit repair company actually may have not done anything to help you actually solve your debt issue, but they do charge you fees every month. And they'll continue doing that because they're promising you that they are going to repair your credit. Okay, next, let's look at just a quick example of that. I know that's a lot to think, but let's say you hire a credit repair company at $100 a month. So you're paying them $100 a month, and they send out dispute letters to all 4 of your creditors that are behind. And let's say you also have 4 creditors that are current. So they send dispute letters to Chase, Citi, Midland Funding, and Portfolio Recovery. And to the credit reporting agencies, the agencies send that information to the creditor themselves. The creditor says, okay, we're going to look at these disputes. We're going to stop reporting on those creditors, on your accounts for, 30, 60 days. Now, next month, the following month, the creditors that aren't reporting, now your credit score jumped up because, Chase, Citi, and Midland Funding and Portfolio Recovery are not, recording those delinquencies on your credit report. Sounds good, right? But wait, maybe 3 to 6 months later, when you get something that says, oh, these accounts are reporting properly, and they show up on your credit report again. So really important to understand how these credit repair companies what they actually do, right? So next, we're going to actually cover what is credit repair. And I know you probably already kind of understand this, but the idea of credit repair is that it's often a company that pitches a product or service that they believe is going to help you repair your credit because your credit score is low. Generally, credit repair companies will send dispute letters, like we mentioned earlier, to question the validity of the debt. And if the creditor can't prove the validity of the debt, then they may remove it from the credit report. Now, the challenge with that is that often it may be legitimate debt on your credit report, right? Now, the issue is that a lot of times that debt on your credit report is legitimate, even though, maybe the name on the credit report doesn't match up to who you thought it was. So let's say you had Chase Bank, and that Chase Bank account behind, and it went to Portfolio Recovery. You're like, I don't recognize Portfolio Recovery. I'm going to go ahead and dispute that. No, because the portfolio recovery might be a debt purchaser or a debt like collection agency that handles debt for Chase. So trying to dispute debt that's valid may actually just waste money and time, right? So in this situation, what we've done before is we actually help people kind of understand their options when they are trying to rebuild their credit score. And the idea that to think about is having a personalized thing that can help you understand your options. So what we did was we built a free, debt resolution options calculator that I included a link in the description below that can help you understand how to resolve that debt that will then hopefully increase your credit score. Also, I put a link to my calendar in the description below if you kind of want to talk about like how to increase your credit score or specific things that you can do. We offer informational only, but hopefully it helps. So like if your goal is to buy a house, then we can provide information on what that looks like potentially in your situation, right? So here's 3 questions that you can ask the credit repair salesman to kind of understand, is this legit or not, right? First is, how long is this credit repair program? Now, oftentimes a credit repair like analyst or specialist should be able to see all of the things that can help repair your credit. So, and then they're gonna dispute those and get those resolved. So I really don't understand credit repair programs that last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, because it should be rather quick to see how can you repair your credit, right? If you repair your credit in now, then why would you need a credit repair program in 2 to 3 years, right? This is another question you can ask. Do you generally recommend that I dispute all my creditors on my credit report? Now, if a credit repair company tells you, yes, we're gonna dispute all the creditors, I would start to question why, because probably many of those creditors are legitimate, and what's the whole purpose or reasoning of trying to dispute all your debt? Third, do you guarantee that if I follow the steps in your program that my credit score will improve not just today, but 6 months down the line? Many credit repair companies may know that if you sign up for their program and you get a temporary increase in your credit score, but that temporary increase is not going to be there in 6 months, they're not going to guarantee any of this, right? So it's important to kind of understand, like, do they guarantee any results for the amount that you're paying? Okay, so the last question is, should you hire a credit repair company? At Ascent, we help people understand their options based on what their goals are. So if you're looking to purchase a home by building your credit score, there may be different set of things that you can do compared to if you just want to get your credit score to 700 to start getting access to credit cards. The first step could be just a free informational call. I included a link in the description below that you can help schedule something with me, or you can just call me directly at 833-272-3631. Thanks. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. And I hope everything goes well with you, and I hope you can get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. Thanks so much.